Yellow, I'm CJP3030 and this is Star Citizen. Basically a space game that's kind of like No Man's Sky. We are in version 4.3, which is the newest update as of making this video today. So yeah, let's jump into it. Bioticorp. Right, and we are going to be a bloke because that's what I am. Ooh, skin's a bit dark. Oh shit, that's a bit light. If we can find an even tone to where I am. No, that's too white. Move over, move a bit red. Oh god, we're yellow. Yeah, nah. Well, it's a bit darker. Somewhere about there. And eye colour, my eyes are hazel apparently, so I'm going to go with that. Hair, have they got my emo comb over? Well, that's similar. That's not much better. How about that one? Nope. That's a bit scruffy. Ooh, that could be alright. Let's try that one. Ooh, no, it's too far. Hmm. Yeah, that could be the best one. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best one I got. How about hair color? Let's go a bit browner. I mean, technically mine is kind of dark brown, but I think it should be better than that. Finish. Yep. Play the tutorial. Yeah, I think we should. Alright, I've always been told to go to Stanton, and previously I was in Lawville, but today we're going for Area 18, which is in Arcorp. But we're going to go for the best server, and go. As sure the primary residence. Yep, cool. Go for it. Alright, we're just waking up. Come on, get out of bed. There we go. Right, so let's have a look and see what I've got. Yep, so it's a new sort of wipe, so everything's gone. Yep, this is me. Ooh, my skin's a bit darker than I wanted it to be. Oh well. Right, over to the inventory. As this is my home desk, all my stuff that's been brought over from previous versions are now here. So we got some quite a few suits, some boots, some mining attachments. Oh, can't move that over. Why can't I do that? Got a couple of guns and some paints for ships. Right, so we want the ADP stuff. So I'm going to put the arms on. And then we'll put the helmet on. Okay, that didn't work. That's a bag. That's a backpack. That's on. Oh, nope. Fair enough. Alright, arms. Put them on again. Nope, that didn't work either. Let's try again. Nope. Alright, I'll have to do it a different way. Go to flitter for armor. Right, let's try again. Let's put the feet on. Yep. It love that. Which one's the undersuit that I want? Which one goes with the set, rather? I think it's that one. Yep. Let's put the arms on. Yep, it loves that. Where's the feet? That one. Cool. It loves that. Put the helmet on. Where's the core armor? That one. And then we put... Oh, no. 15,000, 150,000, 150,000. So they're both the same. So we'll grab that one. Nope. Grab that one. Put it on. Cool. Now we can start putting stuff in. That's Hurston stuff. That's Hurston. Nope, that's Arcorp. So move away from the armor and let's get guns. What the hell's that? Zephyr. That's Quantum. There's a few other little fittery bits. What else? Oh, need a multi-tool. Pyro. Yep. All right. Slap that to my pocket. What else? I need a SMG, I think. The Karna rifle, the P4. Bring the Karna in, and the P4. Wherever you want to sit. Livery, no. Pistol. Arcorp multi-tool. I'll swap it out for that one then, rather than the Pyro. Arcorp pistol. Nope. Legs. More legs. My sniper. Oh, can't do that. But I can. Oh, try it again. Nope, put it there on the side. That's better. What's that? Specimen tank? Nope. Energy rifle? Nope. Or energy SMG. Laser shotgun? That's not much better. Fuck it, we'll put the energy gun in because I haven't really got any decent ones. What else? Scope. What about purely weapons? Oh, combat knife. I need one of them. Which one? That one. Put that there. And I want the medic gun. Oh, takes a combat knife out. Right, I'll put that in my pocket. Nope, I won't touch either of them because they're technically not mine. I was given them in the last patch. About ammo. No ammo, so we're going to have to go out and get some. Sustenance, no. Vehicles. Oh, that's the paints and different modules. What else? Other. Nothing special there. 2 scraper modules. Nope, that's not what I want. Right. Let's get out of here. Out of here, turn right. Do I go that way? Yeah. Yeah, that's the way. Nope, that's a room. So we do go the other way. Keep going. So take the elevator to the ground floor. So call it. And highlight the ground floor. Alright. So view the area map. Alright, we're here. Yeah, we're here at the map. Yeah, cool. Right, what's next? Head to Chubby Blast. Or Cubby Blast, rather. Cubby Blast, don't think I know that. Oh, it's here. It's the weapon shop. Thank you. I'll jump in as well. Use a shopping kiosk. Cubby Blast. Right, so what am I doing here? Use a kiosk. That's what I'm doing. It's not telling me what to do. Alright, while I'm here, I'll sell some stuff. So I'm not selling my Arcorps. I thought I equipped that. Oh well, whatever. Not selling my Arcorp stuff. So Horizon helmet. Horizon helmet. That's the arms. Change it to crap. It's not an option. Alright, get rid of some legs. Get rid of that. Get rid of an undersuit. Undersuit. I said undersuit. Another undersuit. One more. Right. I've got 5 multi-tools. Alright, I'll sell that one. 4. 3. Come on. God, got a few of everything. Ah, max lift. I'm gonna need that. Gonna need that shortly. And all the rest are guns and scopes. So nope, nothing else. So head to the transit terminal. That's left. Bidoo. Alright, let's get that max lift out. Right, how do I get out of this setting? Nope. Where is it? Custom. Nope. Move it. No. Custom. Ah, scroll down to other. Clear that. And then look for the max lift. Where are you? Where are you? Nope, that's multi-tool. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Right, and equip that. Or equip it to the bag at least. In fact, nope. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to put it to the second handy tool. Okay, it's already gone. I'll try and put that gun there. Nope, don't like that. Right, let's move on then. So, continue to the station. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Even though I've been here hundreds of times. Something for you guys to see. Let's keep going. But yeah, every little nook and cranny that you see here you can explore into. I'm not going to because of this is a tutorial run. So down the stairs. Jump over him. Towards the hangars. And then shit. Just missed one. Alright, well get the next one. Well, there's normally a sign around here somewhere saying when the next one's gonna turn up. Ah, there it is. 10 seconds away. That's not bad. Here it comes. Absolute precision. Right, get on. Now take a seat. Nice chill out. And that's me. And move around the camera. Yeah, my skin's a little bit darker than I wanted. And the helmet off. In my emo comb over. Put it back on just in case. Alright, exit at the Riker Memorial Spaceport. Okay, sure I can do that. Must be nearly there, so I'll get up. Cruise pulse. Right, is it going to be this side or this side? It's going to be that side. That might be the same side we got in, I don't know. Right, so I arrived. Locate the Fleet Manager Terminal. So continue through to the hangars. This is where you start to go through customs. Markers. Through the X-ray sort of thing. I don't know what contraband you can bring in, but go through the X-ray. Right. And continue round. And it's there to the right, but I'll take the next one. Yeah. Oh, there's some convenient here just outside. So let's see what we got. The Pisces, it's rented, but okay, cool. It's been retrieved, and then deliver it. Cool. You can go through any of them elevators, but we'll choose this one. Go to my small hangar. Come on, there it is. Getting closer. Right, this is the hangars. This small one. This is my hangar for the time being, but each time you dock into somewhere new, or even the same place where you just came from, sometimes they will give you a different one. So just be mindful of that. Enter through the back. Nice little cargo ship. And you see if you got these little blue markers at the bottom, that means your helmet's on. So when you get in a ship, when you get in, make sure you have that on, because if your ship blows up or anything like that, then obviously you'll be exposed to the atmosphere or lack thereof, because it's in space. You'll die. So it says to engage ship flight, so flight ready. So normally there's that, or I just normally press U to turn it on, and then the thrusters, so I think that's the engine on button. Let's just check. So U to turn off, and then I to turn back on. Oh, shit, the back's open. Close it back up. Prepare for takeoff. Normally you transfer it across to the communications to take off. You can do it that way, or I just usually press left Alt and N. Then spacebar to jump off. Tuck the wheels in with N again, and then we'll zoom up so that the hangar's open and ready for us. Can we reach? That's quite a cool little ship, this. Yep, got enough space, so up we go. Right, what does it want us to do next? So I'll fly out a little bit, and then follow the checkpoints. Gotcha. So I'll go off this way. Keep going to the marker. And yep, everything that you see here is completely explorable. You can fly your ship in around here. You can sometimes get impounded by the local forces for parking your ship in the wrong place, but if you pay like $5,000, you can get it back again. So you technically can fly everywhere. It's just, yeah, could be a bit detrimental if you don't. If you fly in the wrong place. Just keep going towards the marker. I heard recently, if you enter nav mode, or quantum mode, as I know it as, then you can actually fly quicker. The barrel roll, Q and E. I do like to keep the ship straight, well, as far as the center console is concerned. Oop, keep it straight. We'll zoom off to the next one. Okay, we've reached our final destination now. Yep. And now it wants us to quantum to Bygenie Point. So same as before. Let that roll all the way up. And whoosh, done. Right, yeah, to keep your speed fairly decent, keep the quantum mode up. But obviously it says there that it's too close. So if you try and use it, it'll just vanish. Like that. So let's keep going. Generally, I like to try and keep probably about between 9 and 7 kilometers away before I turn off quantum mode. So there we go, about 8. And slowly zoom in. Oh shit, I'm looking a bit close. Pull away, pull away. Safe. Has it given me a hanger? It doesn't look like it. That will ask for one. Oop, there. And boom, it's giving me one right there. Let's fly off to that marker. Careful. Alright, I can go a bit more than that. Alright, turn my torch on, see if I can... Cause I can't really see. Hang on, is the torch even on? Should be. Come on, keep going. Come on, torch. Ah, there you are. Right, nearly there. Oh, okay, we're not going here. Ah, there it is. Oh, no, that's a normal flying hanger rather than a drop in. So pull forward a bit, spin around, drop down, and let's go. Keep the ship straight, turn the torch off. And we're here. Drop her down nice and gently. Done. And then we'll get out by holding Y. Yep. Get out. And our job now is to... Oh, wait. Did I turn the thrusters off? I can't tell. Did I? Nope, that's the torch. We'll get in the seat and have a look. Alright. And I didn't. So, there it is. You see that marker? THR. That's thrusters on, thrusters off. Make sure you get into the habit of when you land, turning them off, because that way it saves on your fuel. Because obviously that's an extra expense in the long run. So we'll get out. Where's the marker? We'll go to the terminal at the front. That is just quite a nice looking ship. Head over to the terminal. And it should only be the one to store it. Yep. Store. Bye bye, Pisces. And every location has its own individual... Check. Every location has its own individual inventory. So if you store something here, it'll only be here. So if you move to another place, don't expect it to be there. And just wait for it to fully complete its animation. Come on. Right, lights are on. We're good. So we'll call in the elevator, or the lift as we call it, because I'm British. Got the journal. Nope, nothing new there. And assets. We'll get to that in a later part. So we'll go up to the lobby. Alright. Alright, what are we doing next? So yeah, this is the general map, just to show you the grand scheme of things. The general map of this little area, this level. You got by Genie itself, obviously is where we come from. And area 18, nope, where is it? Area 18, where we just came from. Where is it? Spin the map around. Ah, there it is. Okay, yeah, we've only travelled this small distance, but you get the grand scheme of it. But yeah, this is just the little R-Corp system. Got its own little asteroids and its own planets, or moons. So you got a couple of little stations here, there, and everywhere. Then you got Hurston. That's another company or little system. Hurston's got its base planet and 4 planets, 4 moons. And obviously, and the main one there is Lorville. And then over here you got Crusader, which is another little system with its moons. The main area of that is Orison, I believe. And then Seraphim Station, that's the little outpost where we've just come from. That's Crusader's version. You got, yeah, the little planets. And then microtech is the fourth one. So you got microtech's little land over here with its little planets or moons, and the hometown of that is New Babbage. So you know at the beginning where we chose where to land, where to start, and I chose Area 18. So New Babbage is there, and then the station off it is Port Tressler. So yeah, that's that little section. And if you go further out of Stanton, which is kind of our little universe, and head over to the other one, Pyro, if it lets me. Come on, where are you? Oh, I had you there. Ah, crap. Threw me back out. Oh, try again. Did that work? Nope. Log into Pyro, yep. And yeah, you got Pyro's little, well, Pyro's universe. So that's got its own main planet, I'm guessing, because I haven't really been to Pyro, and its own moons. Exactly the same as in Stanton. So Stanton is our like galaxy, universe or whatever, and then yeah, you move across to Pyro in the other one. Yeah, got its own little asteroid fields, which we'll worry about at a later stage. I'll zoom out of there, come back to Stanton, because that's where we are. Come on, over to Stanton. Come on, zoom in. There. So yeah, this is, yeah, pretty open world. To say it's over 10 years old. Still looking pretty good. And, right, where should be our next objective? I'll just check to make sure I've got all my ships from previous. Yep, they're all here. So, obviously, this is a new server, so I haven't picked any of these up. I've got a Prospector. The Wolf is the newest ship in this patch. The Cutter is the ship I got when I bought the game. So it gives you a starter ship, and that's the one I got. The Cutlass Black I bought recently, pretty recently. The two Areses are, because I'm a subscriber to the thing, it gave me to them. Hoverquad I bought. The Raft I pledged for, so I paid real money for that rather than in-game. And yeah, just because of being a subscriber, the game decides to give you a few. And the Hornet, that's another one the game just decided was like, yeah, go for it. Right, hello, buddy. Right, so let's move over and see what we're doing. Right, obviously you've got your main map, which we've already covered. What we got next? The home screen. So just a little outline of everything that you got. So the lore of the particular area. So we're in the the system of Arcorp. So obviously if you go to Microtech, it will say Microtech. And the crime stat is basically if you commit any crimes, i.e. shooting another player out of the area, it will go to that. And I think we can find what the company's called. It's the UEE law, I think it is, something like that. I can't see where it is, but yeah, if you affect another player or whatever, it chucks you in prison. Well, if you do enough of them and you don't get caught, chucks you in prison. And I've only been to prison once, and I don't like it there. I mean, it's fun enough in its own little way, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend going there. You got standard atmospheric stuff, so gravity, so the normal gravity of Earth. The atmosphere is safe, so you should be able to take your helmet off and be fine. Yep, got the atmospheric pressure, so save you getting crumpled up. The external temperature, kind of self-explanatory, 20 degrees, and any radiation on the planet if there is any. And then health, nope. And then over to the health is basically exactly the same, but a few little extra things. Now the hydration and hunger are two gauges you're really going to want to keep in track of. So unless the game has changed it, you get a Cruise Lux, I believe, and it's a greeny yellow bottle, and by taking that, it actually replenishes both of them at once, rather than going separate food for hunger and separate food for the hydration one. So unless the game has changed that in any recent patches, then yeah, that should be all the same. Now heading over to the comms tab, or communication, that I got rid of in the beginning. So this is your global chat, where obviously players can talk to each other. Friends list, some of the American friends I've met during this game. Now these top two, you know when we did before about the Alt N for departing and arriving in the terminals, you can also do it this way, but this seems a lot more complicated to do, so I'd advise not to. Pending, I'm guessing that's pending friends list. I'm guessing. What else have we got? Contracts. Right, we'll get to that a little bit later on. The journal, assets. Yep, assets are pretty much exactly as it sounds, just different areas, and give you a little bit of information about each one. So obviously this is a new patch, so according to this, I've only been to R Corp, but you get all sorts of different types. Rep is reputation. So Bounty Hunter is in the contracts. There's a separate tab called Bounty Hunter, and obviously the more you do, the higher rep you get. So moving over to the contracts, so the resource drive we're doing in R Corp, which is obviously the company that I'm with. It's obviously got all different aspects. You've got the Hurston, you've got the R Corp, you've got the... So we're going to move down to R Corp and do a large cargo needs hauling. So we're going from a mining base, area 56, and taking some copper, tungsten, and corundum, and taking it to Bygenie, which is where we are now, or area 18. So we're going to track that, and then let's go. Oh wait, before we do that, need to go off and get some drinks, because as you see in the bottom left, my water bar's getting low. So we're going to head up through a different set of lifts up to the cargo center. I'm going to roll across here, up to the left, keep left. Ah, there we are. There's one of them cruise bottles that I said, greeny yellow. So keep that in your pocket. And then there's some more over there by that desk. Buy one of them. And stupidly enough, as soon as you buy something, even though the object is right in front of you... Oh wait, we better go and get some ammo first, because I said that before. Where is it? Personal weapons. But scraper beam, what's that? Oh. Attachments? Nope. That's literal attachments. Personal weapons? Crap, it's not there. Won't be anything else. Nope. Right, can't do it here then. So I'm going to have to go off and get ammo somewhere else, or we're just going to forget it. But yeah, as soon as you buy something, strangely enough, even if it's right in front of you, you still got to come to these item inventory storage stuff. So chuck that across. No, chuck it across. Thank you. So make sure your helmet's off. And then pick up the marker, carry it. It doesn't give me the option. Okay, put it away. And then do it again. Carry it. So it's both saying 100%. Now you can drink it. Alright, to say that they're both fairly high, put that away. Say that they are both fairly high, we are going to need to do it again. Because the lower the hydration, or the lower the hydration, the quicker it's going to go down, strangely enough. So just neck that one as well. Right, now we're all set and ready to go. So call the elevator, and we'll go to the Galleria then. Let's try and get some ammo. Right, here we are, come out the other side. And where would it be? Let's try down here. Ship weapons. This doesn't look like it. Looks like more, yeah, ship weapons. There's about 2 or 3 different ways you can divert off. That's the food court. That's Platinum Bay. That's ship components. What's down here? Oh, little cafe area. That looks new. So it's gonna have to be upstairs. Oh, there's another player. And a bar. Hello, other player. Hello. Bye bye. So little commodity desks. And we'll get to that in a later video. Ooh, can't jump over that. So where the hell's it gonna be? It's not down that way, because that's where I just was. Yeah, clothing shop. Alright, we'll give it a go. Yeah, clothing. So, shirts, jackets, legs. Nope. Nope, not here at all. Looks like it's not going to happen then. That way's the food court. Is there anything else on the way? No. This locker room over there. Nothing there. That door's shut. Nope. Oh, is it this way? Nope. Just been here. There's nothing that way. That's a little cafe area. Nope. It's not there either. Alright. Screw that. I'll have to do it another time. Thankfully for this mission, you don't need any weapons. So I'll go back to the hangar. Hello, other player again. So keep going down to the hangars. And what ship we're going to call in is the Raft for picking up gear, because that's the biggest ship I've got for carrying stuff. The Raft. See, it's deliverable with 192 SCU I can pick up. So deliver that. Yep. And retrieve it. Oh, see it's stored. Alright. And if I remember rightly, we can go into here and pick up the crap. No, it's because we're in Area 18. Nope, in Bygenie instead of Area 18. If you're in Area 18, you can actually pick up like any of the ship paints you've got, ship liveries or whatever, and then put them on the ship before they come out. So I'll go down to the hangar, and oh, it's not here. Is it even in this list? I don't see it. Oh, wait, did I even call it down? I can't have done because it says small hangar. Right, hang on. Right, oh shit, I didn't even call it in. Right, let's go to the medium hangar. Let's go into the same elevator. Down to the medium one. There. Right. Coming down the medium hangar. That seems better. Come out. There she is. General Raft is orange, but I prefer not to have it that colour, but that's the only colour I've got. That's the only colour I've got at the moment. So any of the all the boxes we'll be getting later will be going on this medium section. So call the elevator. We're not going to the top deck, we're going to the lower one. Open the door, please. Thank you. Open that door. Right, this seems like a good place to hold this. So if you like this video, let me know. I'm CJP3030, and if you want to see the haul link, I'll see you in the next one. Toodle pip.